Where am I? There I am. Hello and welcome in, welcome in. Um, Hopefully my audio is better today. Hopefully. Um, yes. After the great OBS betrayal of Monday, hmm, I went through and redid all of the audio setup in OBS. So hopefully I got all the volumes balanced properly this time. Um, I don't remember how my filters. I could be louder. All the music quieter. Interesting. Um, Maybe a wee bit of both. Although I can't imagine the music is just kind of quiet trance right now. So maybe I need to look into. Oh, I see. I see. I see. I see. Yeah. Let me throw a filter onto that because I assume. Oh, okay. Instead, let me reduce the gain on it. Why did I have gain here? Hmm. Uh, how about how about just 5 decibels? You could do 5, yeah? Yeah. Okay. Is the music still audible, but not over me now? Mm-hmm. Well. After all, what's the point of music if you can't hear it? Good review? Alright, excellent. Um also also he says. Um yeah. Hi Alto, welcome in. Arr. Thank you, Rayu. Thank you for resubscribing. At tier 3 too. Thank you very much. You're easily gonna be the only one with the longest running sub, methinks. Hmm. How are you doing, Alto? I hope you've been well. um, yeah, I finished putting the audio stuff together last night and recorded a test. There were a lot of things I needed to tweak, and so I didn't have time for another recording since. So hopefully my blind tweaks were good enough. um, Doing well? Excellent. Excellent. I love it. I hope your evening is being relaxing. I'm doing better too because the heat wave has finally broken. Um, the air conditioning was still needed today, but like I wasn't I wasn't melting and on the verge of spontaneous combustion the entire time. I am doing good, and I am feeling much better now the temperature has dropped back down to something a little more reasonable, like the low 80s. uh, the I can't. I am not built for heat. Um, I like I have an Arctic coat for a reason. So yeah, when it gets to be too hot, I can't cope very well, unfortunately. The best I can do is hide away, stay hydrated, and man, I was drinking a lot of water and fill up on ice cream, which is useful. You chill yourself from the inside a little bit. It really did help. Mm-hmm. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, but yeah, I'm glad that's done. Um, and hopefully that means I can start being productive again in work and other things. Because I was overheated, like I could not. My brain just refused to work. I was just kind of in like a survival mode. You would have had the ice cream. I would have had the ice cream regardless, yes. But it's easier to justify when I can say it's necessary for survival. Medicinal ice cream. So, um, I don't know who I need to justify it to, but yeah. You actually say that out loud. I don't really need to justify to anyone, do I? I'm allegedly an adult now. Allegedly. Now. Hmm. But yes. I I was kind of hoping to get further into Outer Wilds on Monday, but yeah, my brain was just it was firing on only a half a cylinder. So I didn't crack into as much as I wanted to, unfortunately. So today should be better, which is good because I need to have my brain for this for blueprints. I can't be just going in there with like half a mind. I'll just be wasting time wandering in circles. Probably gonna be wandering in circles anyway. But at least there'll be an attempt at a plan today. For example, I want to see if I can figure out how to get a power source connected to that lab. So I'm gonna try and see about how I can manipulate the deck for that, because I really want to get that particular like physical puzzle done. I suspect that's gating me on something, that might be blocking something. Maybe it's the one potentially remaining permanent feature that I've yet to unlock. We'll find out. Let's see. Since I spent all the time fixing my audio, I don't really have too many things to kind of show off or announce. So maybe for next time. Although the next couple of weekends I'm going to be busy and unavailable, so I don't know how much time I'm going to get to do like stream development stuff. For example, I think I'd mentioned this on Monday. This weekend I'm going to Toronto Pride, so gonna be out of town, out of country. Kind of looking forward to that. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, Toronto schedules the actual parade on Sunday, and I don't want to take time off of work for the parade. I don't know. I can't justify that. Especially since I want to take time off the following weekend for Anthrocon. So, at least I'll get to see some of the Pride events around the city. Or, it's also going to be nice to just get out of town for a little bit. I don't think they'll block me at the border. They haven't yet. Mm-hmm. Huh. That's curious. I need to apparently set up my volume knobs on my deck again. They're not where I left them. Pity. Oh well. Let's see. I can do this. And that. Alright, let us get into the game. And if there's anything else for me to think of or to announce, I'll do so. Let's do this. Do this, please. And a wee bit of that. Get out of the way. I did set the game. Where are you? Where are you, blueprints? Maybe if I do this. Betrayed by OBS. Betrayed. Again and again. There we are. And again. Hi, Wags. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. At least I should be able to do this. Yes. No. Seriously? Alright, well, I can do this manually then. Alright. How was your day today, Wags? Continue. And again, let me know if any of the volumes need to be rebalanced, adjusted. Because again, like the last bit of tweaking that I did today was slightly blind. So, but I think things should be roughly back where they belong. Not that I remembered where any of my um, filters were, so I had to make brand new ones all across the board. A sleeping mask, gems, and keys. Super useful. Fretz is pressure washing, so I can hardly hear, but that's yeah. I hope he's having fun with the pressure washing. I was just chatting with him, like not just before the stream. So, yes. Give me these. And I'll get my allowance. Excellent. And let's go get our outdoor room. And what do we get? Alright. Oh, right, the tomb. I've been waiting to get that, so easy. Easy choice. Because I wanted to see what we've done since I rotated the one room around. The rotunda. And I think some coins will spawn somewhere. Yeah, there they are. So, yes. I don't think there's anything else over... Yeah. Let's go see what the room... that one big room looks like now. Because it's been a couple of days since I've done the rotation. Is this... Oh yeah, those candles were there before. I need to do this each time. I'm curious. I'm glad the main entrance to this stays open from the tomb. All right. So this is the room that I have yet to resolve, though I think it's crest related. Oh right, in the water levels. Seriously? Alright, I need to bring that up one more level apparently. Yeah, rip indeed. Did I pass a door and not notice? Or is it over here and I had forgotten? Because forgetting, you know, is entirely within the realm of possibility. Ah, okay, yeah, it was here. Okay. Well, rotating it once did not bring this to where I needed to be. So the next time I get the rotunda, I need to rotate, what is that? Anti-clockwise once more. And then that will give me the ability to run out there and I guess to that alcove over there. Hopefully there's another way to rotate these, because there are only two ways on and off the central gear. at this level. I wish I could see a little better. Alright, well, I gotta find the rotunda again. Just in case. There we go. And I guess let's go back upstairs. Up, 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 up. And just gonna do a quick peek to see if there's anything laying around on any of these side tables. Nope. Just the letters. Okay. Let us get back upstairs and get on with the search. And I wasted several steps going through the tomb. Good thing I have the sleeping mask, so should be able to recharge some of it in some bedrooms. Invest. Alright. And let's just go to the left immediately. Make a wish. I keep making wishes, they have yet to come true. I haven't told anyone what they are, so haven't spoiled them that way. You know, superstition and all. Let's do the bedroom. Recover a few steps and get this out of the way. Nothing to see here. Pressing forth. I'm gonna try not to dawdle too much. Hi Under, welcome in. I don't know if I should really do a dead end right off. Maybe. Keys and gems. And there is no chest piece that I've missed in here, is there? How was your day, Under? Hopefully you got a breather. Definitely the den. I don't know if I really want to waste a key on that. Chilling in VR? Excellent. In that case, enjoy the delay. I don't know if I should waste a key on this. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. A net of 1 gem. Oh. Oh. I wonder what that means and how it differs from the Great Hall. Hi, Evos. Welcome in. I hope you've been doing well. Yeah. Hey, Tom. How you doing? How doth thine do this fine sundown? Oh, the sun is still working on the down part. But I'm doing much better now that the sun has relented in its attacks. Cause man, I swear it was trying to burn a hole through my walls. Or melt the shingles off the roof. Hopefully you're doing well. Oops. I accidentally clicked. I'm good. Making spaghetti. Making me spaghetti. Alright, now, so looking forward to that. It was into the lower 90s Fahrenheit. Before heat index over the past couple days. Today, thankfully, only got into the 80s. My place gets direct sunlight first thing in the morning, so it's brutal right off. Oh, that would be a dead end. In real units, roughly 37 Celsius before heat index. What is that? So let's say 90 divided by 5, that's 18 times 9. Wait. No, I've got that wrong. There's 60. I need 5/9 of that. So roughly 7. Yeah, it's about 35 to 37 degrees. Okay, yeah, so closer to 35 degrees correct units. And then with the heat index, it knocked it up to about 38 or 30, probably 39. So I hated it. Hated every moment of it. Yeah. There was a reason I was suffering. I guess let's do the boudoir. Wait. The missing candlestick in here reminds me of the candelabra that's in the drawing room. That when you pull on the arm, it reveals a safe. The safe is already revealed here, though, and that thing wasn't moving. And I still don't know what your secrets are. I wonder. Let me look at that clue again. If we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. Is each date a passcode to a safe? In which case, I wonder if I even have all the dates I need. Also, I don't know what if we count small gates means. Let's see, what dates do I have? Means what it says. Really, I'm imagining tiny, tiny gates now. For like mouse holes in the wall. Although how would you identify which safe is which exactly? As well as like what the order is of the date. Is it day, month, year? Is it year, month, day? Is it month, day, year? So, spoiler for a puzzle you've already done. Which puzzle is it that I already did? That you're thinking of? Let's see. So like, I think it'd be as much as the spoiler in context. I'm assuming it's related to the safe, otherwise you probably wouldn't have brought it up just now. I'll take a clue, yeah. $22.08.85. Nope. Goes for the raging clue. Yes, I go for the raging clue. Mm-hmm. The orchard gate was unlocked with the date carved into the tree. That's a good point. That is a good point. Count small gates. 8 dates crack 8 safes. So that implies that the gate is one of these safes, is what I think is trying to say there then. And the date... Like, why did I assume that the date that was on the tree went to the lock on the gate? Was it just because of proximity? And if that kind of logic holds up, is there a date in the boudoir somewhere? Like, we have a photo that is clearly around Christmas time. Perhaps. And since the safe is half unwrapped, but there are still wrapped presents, I'm inclined to think that this is Christmas Day, perhaps. But what year? What clue could give me the year on the safe? Do we have any newspaper clippings that had a December date? No, we don't. I'm probably overcomplicating. You're saying it too. But there is no date in this picture. And I can't zoom in any further. Hey, get back here. Any further. Da, da, da. Bum, bum, ba. Bum, bum, ba. Yes, there is. Is it just the 4 digits? And not a 6-digit date or an 8-digit date? Clear. 1, 2, 2, 5. Damn. Okay. That was much simpler than I expected it to be. That means I've been standing by the clues to the other safes this entire time. Yes. Thank you. Oh, what do we got here? One gem and another one of the letters. Wait a tick. Screenshots come to me. Yeah, that's what I thought. The previous letter that we found in the time lock safe. Overcomplicating waff, indeed. um, it was letter number 7, but it was written in Roman numerals. So why is this one written as a digit this time? I'll take a screenshot for later, as well as screenshots of each page. Hi Digimon, welcome in. Let's see. I'm just gonna take screenshots before I start reading everything. Blah, blah. There we go. Oh man, don't tempt me. I could easily just wrap up in a blanket right now and just pass out. Poping in. Got to leave. Be back soon. All right. Well, I'll catch you later. Thanks for stopping in. Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marian's disappearance from the public record. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible. But I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did. But for the love of God, do not, by that same display of weakness, clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid, and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son, Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies, and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year. Daniel. Damn Daniel. All right. And interesting. So we got 2 people now talking. Both those letters so far refer to Marian's disappearance, which was really her being helped to flee the country. Huh. And I believe the previous one said the flag was crimson. All right. We've got some lore. Also, did I record how where this safe is? I did. So, boudoir is cracked, and I guess the orchard gate is 1, so that's correct. As is the bunker's time lock safe, and that's correct. So we've cracked 3 of the 8 gates then. Okay. I can't have a dead end here. So it's gonna have to be the commissary. Time lock safe was also a date, technically. Yeah, I put the bunker in. Which makes perfect sense, because that one contained one of the crimson letters. So, it's day 19. It's not the sale day yet. What do we got here? I think I'm going to buy a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna buy an opener of chests, a opener of ground, and a tastemaker. Sure.
Hearty Windows C hate Windows C hate Windows C hate Windows E hearty Windows.
Yes, Windows gives me reasons to hate it too. Hi Oberon, welcome in. What has Windows done to bring you strife today? Mm-hmm. The chapelle exist. That's fair. That's fair. It I don't think you'll find too many people that will fault you for griping about its existence. I don't think there's any reason for me to have the compass. Switching to Linux. I could just see Ryu right now, just going like, "Yes, excellent." If there's the woo. Wasn't such a damn hassle. Something exploded in a particularly glorious way, I see. Yeah, this way I should be able to get doors that will lead me further north. Let's see. The observatory. Yes. Yes. Cracking. Is there anything? No. So, what do we got? What do we got? The bumper chute? No, I messed it up again. And this is the key. Okie doke. I got quite a few gems today. I'm not hurting for shinies. Which is excellent. Mm-hmm. Do I do the passageway now? Or I do the nook and hope that I get the passageway again? Nook. Nook, nook, nook. Ah. Yes. What's in here? Alright. Now I just need something to spend it on. The courtyard's good. Security is also good. I should probably do... security. We'll get the security system adjusted. Also, did I miss anything yet? 10 coins. Where did I miss those? I can't think of a place. Oh well, I'm sure we'll pass through again. Do this. Low for now because I don't have the key card on me. And if I do get the breaker room, we'll do that. Exit. There's no keys in here, are there? I mean coins. There's no coin in here. Huh. Well, I didn't see them in there. Were they in the chapel and I missed them? I don't think they were in the safe in the boudoir. And I'm pretty sure I picked up the coins that were in the storeroom. Very curious. Oh. Electronic lock, okay. Curse the yawns. The pool's the only option for me here. I'll take these. Wait. There's nothing on these. So we'll just go here. I don't want to use the silver key yet. Hallway doors are always unlocked. Do I? I've not played that one yet. Goes in an awkward angle though. Yeah, let's do it. Since I've not done it yet. Lord William Epson. Baron Thomas Sinclair. Major Nicholas Key the Fourth. Key? Are you hiding something? Nicholas Key the Fourth. Yeah. Jariana. Baron Edwin Sinclair. And Count Isaac Gates. Okay. Let me get pictures of these gentlemen and lady. Because I think I'm going to need this knowledge elsewhere. I think. And it's better to have it than to not have it. Seems likely, yes. Whoops. Aim a little further down. Jariana. That's a fun name. It's unusual. Ah. There we go. Up. And Lord Epson of the Printer Fortunes. There we go. There we go. And I don't see anything else hiding in this room. Nope, nothing there. The courtyard. Doit. Boo. What's in here? Do. I'm gonna turn the AC on. It's getting warm in here. It's getting hot in here. Probably the library. Because we did request a book. And the only other person to request it is Kimberly Thompson. A few months ago. Alright. Oh. The yawns. Gonna have to start a yawn counter. Let's see. Potential within. Gems. Planning your house. Top drafting combos. Making a connection. Tips und Tricks and words. Alright. The potential within. We all start as an empty floor plan. To the ambitious young architect, a fresh blueprint represents a world of boundless possibilities. When you are staring at a blank canvas, you have unlimited potential and ideas to explore. But with an abundance of options at your disposal, the architect can also become overwhelmed by the countless choices and decisions that need to be made. Should I draft a hallway or a closet? How many bedrooms do I need in my house? Is passageway really worth 2 gems? All these questions can compound, adding layers of complexity and stress to the design process. That's why it's even more important to develop simple and effective strategies that you can employ while drafting your house to ensure a successful project outcome. In this volume of Architectural Digest, we aim to provide the architects with some of those strategies and even assist them in developing their own. Yes. Oh, every architect needs the gems. There we go. Sitting on the wire accidentally. Now that Fretz is done pressure washing, your music is a touch loud. Interesting. That makes me think that I should turn my own volume up a little bit. And Spootify, there you are. I'm going to just bring you down just a couple of decibels. There we go. Anyway, where was I? Hydrating is where I was. Although many architects employ different strategies when developing their house designs, most of them agree on one guiding principle: have gems while drafting. One of the most common ways architects draft themselves into a corner is by not having the resources they need when opening a new door. If you lack the gems to consider all 3 presented options, you may be forced to draft a room you do not want. To avoid this predicament, focus on drafting rooms that grant you gems, and prioritize acquiring gems as early in the day as you can. Mucho better? Excellent. This approach is a surefire way to set yourself up for success. Gem strats by the readers. Who are these readers? And make sure you check for gems in the room you're in before clicking the door. Okay. Think about saving some gems for emergencies. Try to only spend them if I really need them. I need a room. I will never draft passageway on the first 5 ranks. It's a simple strat that has served me well. Simple strat. If you see gems for sale in any of the shops, buy them out. Really. Don't pass up wine cellar, even if you're not thirsty. There's no such thing as too many gems. I may have a bit of a problem with the wine. Let's see. Estate layout and drafting. When you begin drafting a house, it's important to start each day with a solid foundation. Draft early ranks first. I don't know if I have much of a choice, do I? Very common mistake beginners make is drafting in a straight line north. Oh, I see. And ignoring the many unopened doors they've left behind in the entrance hall and the rooms of the early ranks. When these architects reach the higher ranks, they quickly discover they do not have enough keys or gems to continue. Their day usually ends by returning to the lower ranks to draft from the doors they skipped, only to find rooms and items that would have made all the difference if they had only been found earlier in the day. As the layout to the right demonstrates, even a path of rooms that snakes through the house and does not go in a straight line can also be structurally weak if you are leaving lots of unopened doors on the ranks behind you. By starting each day on a strong foundation of rooms on the early ranks, you will have a much better chance of finding success when you eventually start heading further into the house. I've been doing these strats for the most part so far. maybe not getting as many gems as I could, but maybe that's a problem. Another aspect to consider, yes, 5 combos you won't want to miss. Alright, let's see if we got them. Another aspect to consider when planning your house is the order in which you draft rooms. For instance, if you draft cloister before terrace, you'll be down 3 gems. But if you draft them in the reverse order, cloister would be free. Identifying a synergistic pair of floor plans is an essential first step. But determining the optimal order for drafting those rooms will provide you with an additional advantage, significantly improving your chances of success. So yes, doing terrace first is great for all green rooms. Foyer, draft for the Great Hall would mean that all... Ooh, that's what I was hoping, actually. That this would mean that the Great Hall is completely unlocked. Which is the opposite of what it usually is. What stops yawning? Drafting bunk room after nursery will give you 10 extra steps because it counts as 2 separate bedroom triggers. That also will go well with the sleeping mask that I have on. Office and conference room. You won't have to backtrack constantly to collect your gold spread from office if you draft a conference room. Yep, that was actually nice. Attic. The more items you have, the greater your chances of being able to create a contraption and workshop. I've not seen the attic yet. Making a connection. The estate connectivity. This is the one I've been struggling with. 2-pair combos aren't the only form of room synergy. You will find some floor plans only work by drafting other specific rooms. These rooms aren't powerful on their own, but can become very useful when their connectivity is eventually discovered. The utility closet is a perfect example of this. It doesn't do anything by itself, but it can literally power up or down other rooms you have drafted in your house. So, and we are familiar with those switch traits. Other examples. One of the more simple examples, her ladyship's chamber, has synergy with Lady Epson's other 2 rooms, the boudoir and walk-in closet. Interesting. The boiler room, yep, connects ducts from room to room to run steam power to specific destinations in the house. The lab, garage, laundry room, furnace, and pump room all have uses for steam power. The garage, too. I didn't notice that. Speaking of pump room, this room controls the water level throughout the rooms in the estate, interact directly with the pool, aquarium, greenhouse, kitchen, and several other features. Alright. In the kitchen, you can check which course is being served. In the dining room each day, yes. Besides this counting 2 rooms, bunk room also counts as 2 rooms. As 2 bedrooms, it's 2 rooms, yes. Increase the amount of steps granted by master bedroom, the amount of gold spread by a tomb, and the amount of keys found in a servant's quarters. Oh right, dead ends cause gold to be spread in the tomb. Right, so I've actually sent some gold down that way already. Each time you solve a puzzle in billiard room or parlor, the difficulty will increase slightly the next time you draft that room. Really? I don't know if I've noticed that. Just because you didn't find any items in a room when you first explored it doesn't mean that that will be the case the next time you draft it. The day after drafting freezer enters an automatic cooldown refreezing cycle. Cannot be drafted for the next 24 hours. Oh, I didn't know that. So freezer is an every other day thing, if you were to keep drawing it. If you're stuck or don't know what to do in specific rooms, sometimes it's smart to move on. Yep, I've been doing that. There are multiple ways to solve many of the challenges you will come across. There's a very good chance you will find a piece of information down the road which may help. Random draft rooms you have never seen before. Yep. Even if you do not think the rooms seem very useful, they may still hold useful clues and information that will help you on your journey. I see. Also, with this volume, we've provided our readers with many potential strategies and tricks to try. We here at Architectural Digest hope that aspiring architects know that there truly is no set blueprint for success. Forging your own path and coming up with your own unique strategies will, in our humble opinion, always provide the best results. Each architect has his own favorite room, each builder his own favorite tool, and thus each player in turn will develop their own style of play and discover their own secrets and tricks that they can share with the world, or keep to themselves. Whatever strategy you employ, we wish you the best of luck drafting and hope you build the house of your dreams. Okay. I guess there's a little bit about room synergies that I learned about, so that's something. Is there anything hiding up here? I've already lost 10 coins somewhere for some reason. Doesn't look like it. Why is the yawning endless? Why is it endless today? I could use a silver key, because I am curious. The rotunda. I definitely need that. And I said I needed to move this thing counterclockwise. I don't think that was counterclockwise. Drafting studio, kitchen, hallway. You shall do the hallway because it's guaranteed to be unlocked. This is not a good place for the corridor. Bump room it is. So we did determine that we needed to increase the reservoir by 1. So number 2. It's pump 2 from any one of those. Okay. Other way. Oh. I want to leave 1 out, though. If I do this... and this... Oh, wow. now I need to get 3 in there. I guess I could flip that. I disapprove! Can you cheese and just flip lever while filling? It's a good question. I couldn't flip these levers. It was locked. So, I might even seem to say, I need to get 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to get 6 units into the reservoir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I were to put 4 of them in the pool, well, let's do not that. Up. Oh, did I? Yeah, I'm just an idiot. Twice over. Wait. Oh, 3 times over. Alright, enough of that. Do this. Thank you. So that'll give me space for 3 more. I only want 2 in there. So let's pull this up. Let's do this for a moment. The pool is through pump 4, which is not this. There. That's a long wooga. It didn't even get to the... Did it even do the woog? Or was it just the entire way? Oh, wait. Yeah, right. So... To fill up tank 1 needs to come from pump 1 or 2. Absolutely not what I expected. Yeah. Parable comes up with completely different results every time. Really? I wonder why it's so random. So 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. Try again, but I don't want to give you a heart attack. That won't give me a heart attack. If anything, I could use a wake up. Well. Let's see. Pump 3 goes to tank 1. So... yes. Oh, a bit of a stretch.
Hey.
Yeah, that was very different, but the text is the same. Ooh, that's very odd. Let's do this. And for the pool, it needs to come from pump the 4th. So... nope. Yes. Okay, and then if I can get the last 2 out of the aquarium, I can toss them into the reservoir. So let's do this. Mm-hmm. 2 is... yeah, pump 2. So... flip this. And then... flip... this. Nice. Alright, so... the reservoir is allegedly filled to the point that I think we want it. I don't know. Oh. Gotta go back. Because I don't have a key card and the power is still on. Passage. Passage. What do we got? The locker room. Bunch of disappointment. And the weight room. Don't want that. Guess the corridor to get back down. Oops. My bad. It finally took me. I don't really want to dead end this because security in the courtyard are the only available doors to open. I think one of them was a key card door. So maybe the break room. If called a day in the break room, tomorrow you'll begin the day with a staff key card. Which is also kind of tempting. Oh, So if I put this down, your points. Oh yeah, your points were annihilated a ways back. If I put the utility room down, I can unlock those doors. So maybe I should do that. As well as make the gym not a threat. Darkroom on, garage on, gym off, and keycard system off. Um, ba-da-rum. It's behind this door. A patio. It's not. That could be useful. In the west wing. I still have a passageway to get up that way, so. Perhaps the patio. Take that. And this. Or not. Toynip. Wasn't there... In the aquarium, there was something about the patio. Where is that screenshot? It's one of these. Yeah, there was an X in front of the grill. I wonder why. Oh. Oh. I wonder. And it's a temporary item, so. Okay. So I gotta hope. I think the archives have the file cabinets in them. Secrets. Secrets. The parlor. In the kitchen or the sauna. Let's do... Ooh. Maybe the parlor. Get those gems. Yeah, I'll take this key. Oh, a magnifying glass too. I'll yoink that. What have we got? The gems are in a box with a true statement. Okay. The statement on the blue box is true. 2 of these statements are true. Okay. So if the blue box is true, then that means this is true, and this is true. 2 statements are true. And this would have to be false, because one of them must be false. The gems are in a box with a true statement, which means the gems would be in this box. So this seems like an answer. Now, if this is a lie, the statement on the blue box is true and therefore it's false. That means that both of these are false. So 2 of these statements are true. Which... what is the opposite of that? Brain, wake up. If 2 of them are true, then at least... Actually, there are multiple ways that could be interpreted. Yeah, exactly. 1 or 3. They can't all be true, though. So, statement on the blue box is true. We declared you to be false, which means you have to be false, which means only 1 is true. Oh. Yes, so only 1 is true. The gems are in a box with a true statement. So you again end up being the box. Nice. Sweets. Oh, dead end. That's right. Anything hiding behind here? No? Alright, we head back. The passageway, I suppose. It is fancy, isn't it? Yes. The Cloister of Rinna. Nice. Raise your luck with each green room you draft from this cloister. I've already... That would be the 4th green room that I would draft. Dark room? Oops. Nope, it's gonna be the cloister. Sunflowers. Those weren't there before. No, allegedly there's some way to get in there. Also, why is that sunflower facing that direction? These are facing south. That one's not. Drop down from the roof. As soon as I figure out how to get up there. How do I get in there if it's... since I can't drop in from the roof? Is there a section of wall that I can just sledge away? I can't imagine it's that. It's out of reach, the dirt. Nope. I've clicked all the walls and nothing happened. And I don't recall seeing any switches. Statue does look sus, but I can't reach it. I can't reach anything that's inside this wall. The rewards you get from dirt piles don't seem to matter much when you're this far north. I've had really bad luck with the dirt pile rewards so far. It's very annoying. But this one seems to be a special pile. What if another controls it? The only other place that has statues right now is the tomb. I don't know. Well, if we have a bunch of extra steps after visiting the tomb again, we could try heading back up. For now, though, use. None of these are the none of them are green rooms. If I do the office, I can spread coins through everything. I get access to a safe, but I'm not sure what date to use on the safe. Because I feel like the date is potentially... No, it couldn't be. Let's do it. I'm gonna draft the office. So, you. Who were you again? If I click on this button here, and I don't know where to put that. So, this is Count Isaac Gates. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What was that about books? That the Baron was interested in. There it is. March of the Count. Fight the Queen, Fall the Lord. Passing of the Barons. Herrings of the Major. And the busts that we saw. Let's see, we have a Count. We have a Baron. Ariana. Looks like a queen. Major. March of the Count. Yeah, herrings of that major. Another baron. So passing of the barons. And Lord. Fall of the Lord. Interesting. These align with the books to get. The list I was just looking at is this thing here. So let's crack this open. There's no date on that. Let's spread the gold around. Let me close this. That list isn't that. Yes, exactly. We'll run payroll. Oh, right, I already did that last time. We'll spread some gold. Gold. And that should be good. Now, what dates are in here? Because it's dates that crack the safes, and not just a number of busts. Sure. I don't think there are any dates on this, and I wasn't allowed to, like, rotate it. Oops. Like, what is this? That's nothing. Or he says, this is not a mine. There's no digging for ore. Sure. Hi, Grammy. Welcome in. I'm sleepy is what I am. Still recovering from being overheated. So let me pull up the pictures to remind me who is what. So, and I'll just put these over here. Sure. What happened? Oh, just a heat wave. For the, this week. It is, yeah, and the heat wave was difficult. So, sit up and stretch. The Flight of the Queen. How many queens are there? 1. 2 if we overthink it. 1. Oh. Well then. Yeah, I know. Oh no, indeed. Hi, Turtwig. Welcome in. There's now a sound effect that goes with those. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's because I turned off the sound effect because it was too jarring. Hmm. Maybe it would be worth having it back. Anyway. Clear. One queen. You sure you don't want to call it early for starters? I just won't run over. We're already halfway through, so. Windows shutdown. I see. Do 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 do. So one queen. The next thing was pushing myself. Let's see. March of the Count. The Count is you. Just make sure, because there are a couple of you that look very similar. Get a lore story behind that? It's my chest, and the shirt is too small for me. That's all. Buttons cannot contain it. I've worn as many times where I've worn a button-up shirt, and it's been so uncomfortable because I feel like I'm straining the buttons. It's because it's a long time in between each time I wear a button-up shirt that inevitably when I put one on, it's too small. So as a second one of you counts. Third. 4. Look for bits. Thank you. It's already started cooling down, thankfully. Oh, it's nothing at all like it was Monday and Tuesday. Billy's a beast. It's true. It cannot be contained. It refuses to be contained. 1-4. Okay. 1-4. And then the Lord, which is Epson. And we start. Hi, Freds. How was the power washing? It's not you. Still not you. No lords. 140. Let's see. I think the next one was barons. Yes. And the barons look like what to me? Bald with necktie and flat mustache. Okay. Let's see. Not. Wait. You're a baron too, aren't you? No, I don't think so. Actually, I think I've got a family tree that I can check for that. Sidewalk is cleaned. Fountain is cleaned of moss and grime. Steps are clean. Very nice. You've cleaned quite. You did all the siding not that long ago, didn't you? Hey. I need my screenshots. Or don't, apparently. Here's the family tree. So, Herbert Sinclair is not referred to as Baron Herbert Sinclair on the tree. Okay. Okay. So it's not it. Right, so far it's been 140. And not you. 1. 2, 3, 14030 because I didn't see the major anywhere in here. Unless he's a red herring. 14030. Nope. It's also not a date. I'm ignoring you. Oh, I actually missed that message for reasons. Remember when we were talking about cracking safes? Yeah, it's got to be a date, and then I overthink it. The only other dates that I'm aware of in this room are the emails. Or the dates, which I think is in the email as well, but the date that the estate went into, shutdown mode. Yes, but if we... I don't... If we is so open-ended. Swan Song. The message, the room paintings, that hint. The two... So there's no hint, or there's no date here. I might have some tidbits of information for that. There was another picture somewhere, wasn't there? Where is it? There was a picture... I think this might be a bad night for this. The message, the room paintings, that hint. Yeah, I think what you're thinking of... I think my brain has moved so far beyond whatever the message was or the paintings were that that's just not connecting. I swear there was another picture in here, though. Was it? Wasn't it on her desk? It was like a picture of her or someone like her, like outside. Recite the second half of the hint a few times. What about the first half? Hold up. Let me look at what you're saying. The message, the room paintings, the hint. These paintings? The one that, Count Little Gates. Because, yeah, it is dates. But, Little Gates? Those aren't gates, are they? They're just statues, I thought. Let's see. What could qualify as a gate? Let's see. One of them was key. Why do you refuse to show me my screenshots? Oops. That's also not okay. That's why. Screenshot, come to me. Is it really that annoyingly obvious? It's just his name. His name, which is an instruction. I really am overthinking these. Oops, there we go. Even so, that only gives me a single digit number. What kind of safe is a single digit number? But alright, we'll count the Isaac gates. 1. I thought it was 4, wasn't it? 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's say it's just 4. No, it's not 0. I'm gonna have to scroll quite a ways to find your hint. Oh my gosh, I am scrolling forever. Yeah, I don't. The if we doesn't make much sense to me. Oops. There we are. If we what? So we have 4 for Isaac Gates. I don't think any of the others. One of them was Key in his name, but he's not in this office. I don't know what painting you're talking about. Certainly not those paintings, because those change all the time. Those will change depending on where I put this room down. Those will be different every time I put this office down. It's just C. 4C. Crate and rates. Oh, yes, but it says that says 8 little gates. Actually, where are my notes? Error. Sorry, count small gates. 8 dates. Yeah. Count small gates, and we counted small gates. Oh wait, there's only 3 of them. Wait, were there only 3? Yeah, there are only 3 small gates. Even so, it's just a single digit. Good, I'm glad it's not a single digit. I was going to be so annoyed. And then the book is the other half. Well, let's see. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, and Herrings of the Major. Check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase. So, the flight of the Queen. Hmm. They did highlight that one black, so it's probably not. Just figure something out in the autumn. The one for count is March. Just straight up the month. 3-3? Of course not, it'd be 0303 if that's the case. Ugh. I'm gonna struggle with every single one of these saves. And then the book. Oh, you said it right there too. Got the shiny Pokemon. Congrats on getting the shiny. I just picked up a shiny as well. Told you exactly what to do. Yeah, oh, infinite. I'm very sure I said this early on. Obvious clues I struggle the most with. The more complicated something is, the easier it is for me to parse out. Which Pokemon were you hunting the shiny for? Was it a Wooper? Screenshots. This is a hint escape room thingy, basically. It's not so much an escape room as it's a trying to find a room. Because then I can actually keep the house. I'm gonna struggle in this game. So what I'm hearing is I have to stop expecting the puzzles to be complicated. And even though I've heard that at least probably 2 hands worth of times at this point, it's not sinking in. Iron Jugular. Or what? Huh. I don't think I recall that Pokemon. Stop overcomplicating things. The story of my life is that I overcomplicate everything. I was gonna say, there must be another page. Here we are. Forever Anonymous. X. Alright. Dear Mr. Sinclair, thank you for, I still say, Lord help him in the painting room. Yeah. I think that I didn't need to count all of the paintings. I'm waiting until we get to the drawing room again so I can look at that room again with fresh eyes. Because otherwise, if it's not the number of each type of painting and the length of the stride, which it can't be because those aren't dates, then it's most of the rooms are red herring. So yeah, we'll see when I get there. Blah, 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 blah. Dear Mrs. Sinclair, thank you for promptly answering all of our demands, not involving the police, and allowing this unfortunate transaction to transpire as smoothly as one could hope. And while I'm guessing you had hoped to never hear from us again once we had given you back the envelopes, we felt that one final red letter of our own was merited, given the circumstances. Hopefully, you will not be as careless with this missive as you were with the others. Correspondence this incriminating should be kept in safes, not desk drawers. Let's first put your apprehensions aside, as I'm sure another red envelope is the last thing you expected to find on your desk this week. No, we're not making more demands, and no, we do not have copies of the other letters. You were already more than generous and accommodating, and the least we can do is fulfill our end of the bargain. So why write to you at all? Why incriminate ourselves further if we already have what we want? In a word, principles. After reading your eloquent reply to our initial note, it became apparent to us that there had been a few misunderstandings. This letter is intended to clarify some of those points, and hopefully will place our schemes in a softer light. First, we may have gotten too excited with the colorful language of blackmail, but our goal was never to terrorize. Despite what you may believe, you interpreted as thinly veiled threats toward your young nephew. I want to personally assure you there was never any tangible danger. At least I'm not the only person around here who's overthinking things. If we gave any impression we would hurt the youngster, it was meant only in the very vague sense of hurting his social prospects. And yes, while we admit that our word choices might be questionable, enough so that it would be reasonable to accuse us of being intentionally misleading, we hope you believe us when we tell you that this was not a calculated ploy to elicit payment. However, as payment has been received, there is nothing to be gained by scrutinizing the questionable ethics that were employed in our extortion of these funds. Little defense can be mustered on that score. Additionally, any judgmental tone you may have detected when we discussed the content of your stolen letters was entirely unintended. We want it on record that we do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way, and are in fact entirely sympathetic to the underlying cause that the letters pertain to. And you thought this letter couldn't get more incriminating for us. Again, we feel guilty as sin, and only time will tell if the financial recompense will outweigh our culpability. Even though you will never hear from us again, we hope this parting letter will result in you thinking of us and our dealings, if not favorably, at least sympathetically. Sorry for the inconvenience. Forever anonymous, Y. X. Sorry for the inconvenience. I've signed so many messages with that. Especially when I take a sick day. I really think he needs hints on that one, but a stride could also be called a march. So a stride could be called a February. Interesting. Infinite too. Okay, so the missing red letter is apparently one that was stolen because it was not secured. Okay. One we were recently discussing. Yeah. Did I finish up everything I needed to do in the office? I spread money around. There's nothing in the emails I need because I've already found the secret room. And I guess I've cracked that safe. And I've recorded the chess piece that's in here. Alright, well, let's just report it cracked. Okay. I don't know if it matters, so let me say that it's letter number 8 was in the office. Letter number 4 was in the boudoir. The bunker was letter number 7. Yeah. The annoyance of that actually woke me up. Yes. I still want in there. Alright. Well, since I'm not getting in there, let's head north. Sure. I could buy more keys. Or I could just throw it in the root cellar and get more gems. Let's do that. Hmm. Is there a safe hiding in here somewhere? Because this is 1213. And coats of arms are usually a year, which is date worthy. Which it's probably not though. Though I would like the idea of there being a hidden lever somewhere. But so far, I've been expecting things to be more obscure than they are, and so far they haven't been. So the safe probably is not going to be that hidden. I can't interact with this. Nope. Okay. It's not that simple. I tried just punching in the year as well as just typing out the numbers directly. Yeah, I feel like there should be a safe in here. But I guess it's just a dead end with 3 gems. Whereas I would have hidden something in a barrel. Oh well. Maybe it'll come to me some other time. Let's see. I kind of wish I could click on these to see the letters again. So it looks like the only thing I can really do is head back to the courtyard. So go left out the pump room. Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter. Meets up either way. Yeah, so out and through the hallway and around the rotunda. Yes. And then after the round place, which has nothing else in it except for this, for rotating the room. Even if the coloring of the floor is curious. I wonder if there's a hint in the way the gears are oriented to let me know, like, how the underground looks under here. Alright, through the bibliothèque. And through here. Yes, okay, so the court... I missed a gem. Do I have anything useful to combine in here? I don't think so. I could do the showroom and purchase something. While drafting, you may spend gems. Yeah, let's do the collection. What do we got? Emerald bracelet. Well, the only thing I can afford is the chronograph right now. It's the ornate compass too. You may rotate the first 3 floor plans you draw when drafting. Opens all normal doors. Nice. You do not have to pay the gem cost of floor plans, which is also very nice. Okay. We'll come back with more money. I don't want to waste it on the chronograph. Let's see. It's a bit late in the day to be getting the silver spoon out, so probably not. I guess we could just do the kennel. Let's do the veranda. So I can get that, and I saw a metal detector. Right there. It's a bit late in the day for that as well, but I'll take it. Alright. I would still like to get out there at some point. Curious. Tomorrow you will start with 1 key for each that I draft today. How many do I have so far? None. At this time. I do have one more exposed door. And I don't think I've been in the clock tower yet. So let's do that. Let's prioritize that. Ooh. This, I think, is the same orientation of the hands under the globes that we've seen in the storage room and the nook. Tingly, 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 ding. Ooh. This is cool. Deposit box key. Maybe we can find the vault again. Southward I see a swan, ashen like sands of the shore, carried by westerly winds. Rogue like the moon of the north. Eastward I see a crow, dark are the days coming forth. So many thinly veiled clues in that. So, swan to the south, which is beige? White? Something like that. So, south is a white swan, we'll say. West is... Let's see... Sweet winds, rogue like the moon of the north. Like the moon of the north, the winds in the west. Alright, it's probably creating a steel of a steel of some sort, although there are 2 pieces here which I'm not allowed to interact with. So that's probably the swan that's in the south. Anyway, what are these windows looking like? That says it is presently, well, it's just a little after 10:30. Oh, this one's not moving. Whereas the other 3 are. Okay. So this one's broken. Yeah, I see the gear isn't connected over there. I wonder why. I can't click on any of those. grab a screenshot of that. And it says it's presently 1:30. If it ever becomes something meaningful. I can't throw myself into gears. Oh, and the clock tower is a black rook. Let's record that. There's the white rook. I've not recorded a black rook yet. Okay. Clock tower equals... Excuse you. Black rook. I can't interact with these either. So this one looks over the estate in that direction. I don't suppose north is the top. Which means this is north. Potentially. Huh. East I see a crow. South is swan. North is moon. West is wind. East is crow. Dark of the day is coming forth. Whatever is on the 4th is a dark day. I don't know what this means. And what is that? Look like flowers. Oh. Since I can't interact with it, I don't know what to do with it. And I can't interact with these. Or this box. Why is this gear just out like this? Probably overthinking it again, because that gear is also out here for no reason. It's just steampunk. Alright. Maybe it'll come to me later. I can't interact with that. Sledgehammer doesn't work on that. Can't fall down. It looks impressive. Can't touch the pendulum. Here's that 1:30 again. Oh. Alright, well, I don't know. We want to keep going south till we get to the pool, and then go through security. And there were still 10 coins I allegedly lost somewhere. Or neglected to pick up. Security. Let's see if I've lost anything else other than those 10 coins. Oh, right, the office. Right. And a gem. I must have overlooked something. Because there wasn't a gem the last time when I was in the office last. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's disable... Wait, did I... Yes, I went to the breaker box. System settings. Oops, no, not that one. Security level. Alright. Then back. Exit. Alright. The archives give me a way through the boiler room. It gives me power, which gives me hope about powering a lab. Let's also check and make sure there's nothing laying down here. 'Cause somehow I keep forgetting. I keep overlooking coins. And now a gem. Which I think I'm going to need. Oh, it's already on. Just need to activate it. And I need you to go out the western exit. Which is that one? No, it's not. That one's sealed forever. So it needs to go out this way. Alright. Alright. Interesting. Instead of being boarded up, it just closes the seal on it. Interesting. So the weight room is the only one that carries power. Even though these two rooms are lit up? Strange. Oh well, I guess I have to lose steps. I thought I turned off the gym. Oh, I turned off the gym, not the weight room. Yeah. Oh, that clock's working too. Alright. What's up? Oh, I'm out of keys. Well. The run ended. 16 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't think I'm getting back to that room in the tomb. Ugh. The file cabinet key I lose as well. At least I know where to find it. And the vault key, I still haven't been able to use that. Well, bugger. But let's try. Back to the boiler room. Out through security. Just through here. And then through the nook. Are the keys? Sorry, the gem and the coins that I missed, are those? They're not in here. Did I miss them in here? Is it finally, like, actually up here after not finding it for so long? No. Alright. The church. So I think the office put those there. I definitely don't recall seeing them there before. There's nothing more to buy here. Yeah. I'll take those. Were those there before? That's quite a few. And then around through the pantry. Yeah, I don't think I left anything else in here. Nope. Any other coins that I may have missed in here? Alright. So let's see if we have enough steps to actually get down there and see what we've done. I don't think we do, because I seem to recall it chewing up quite a few steps. Ooh. Oh. This is where all the coins been accumulating. Right, because of all the dead end rooms. Well, I certainly have enough for the collection now. Okay. Oh. This is gonna count against me walking into this room, isn't it? Didn't I? I rotated this thing once. This looks the same as before. The lower level, is that different? I don't think I correctly understood whatever this is then. Oh well. Okay, it isn't just me then. Well, I'm gonna put this back, and then I'm gonna call it a day, and see how quickly I can tear through one more day. Oh wait, no, the reservoir. Although I think it's probably gonna use up my step. Yep. Can I... Oh, I couldn't even get on the boat anyway. Psst. At least I couldn't run on it. Just had to refresh. Don't know if that's what you're confirming. Well, I got the boat to the correct level. The Garden Manor. However, I ran out of steps before I could actually do anything with the boat. And turning the rotunda didn't seem to rotate anything in that big underground area with the gear and the platform. I can ride it. Oh, when I have enough energy. Yeah. Yeah, that was really annoying. Yeah, it was very annoying. Quans? Rotunda is entirely its own thing. Okay. Yeah, I just realized that I had assumed incorrectly about the Rotunda's abilities. So it's just a really interesting room where you can kind of rotate, you know, which two doors are available, which two adjacent doors. What's wrong with assumptions? There's no need to be in the shelter. So... special items. I'll take a metal detector. And... a sledge. Alright, those are helpful. It's a really hand room. Didn't seem that handy. Ha wa 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 wa. Ha wa bum ba da bum. Shoop. This way first. My gosh, look at all those hallways. Let's throw this one out first. There's nothing in here. So I don't think this is where I lost the, or ignored gems and coins. The observatory, yes. No gems and coins laying around here. What are you? Florealis, bloom of the sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Huh, that's interesting. Was that mentioned in here? It was. It just looks different. Onward. Chapel. Or den. Let's get the chapel out of the way. Get the coins out of here. Hi Zega, welcome in. How you doing? Let's see. I thought that candle that was laying down was the treasure map for a moment. Got my hopes up. Let's go through here. The bedroom. The library would be a dead end. Let's do the bedroom then. No chest to bash open. Down. Yes, down arrow. Yeah, I can't open those. Den of the boiler room. I'm gonna need some gems, but at least we can get power going. Anything down here? I need a shovel again. Hi Terry. Welcome in. You found the 46th room, didn't you, Terry? A couple of new rooms. Let's see. I got the foyer today, which causes halls to no longer have locked rooms. Hi Shaq, welcome in. Let's send the power out the, I guess, the center door. Boop. It is so. I have not found 46 yet. Wait. Why is this closed? So you need steam from below. I thought that door would stay empowered. Not doing the frickin' weight room again. Now that I have a choice. Archives or passageway? Hmm. The archives mean I'm gonna have a bunch of stuff hidden from me. I don't have any gems though, so. Yeah, you know what kind of jacked you get in the weight room? You get step jacked. They basically just take one of your kneecaps away from you. I guess I can go south. Archives don't take additional steps. Exactly. Well, I guess this will join back up with the front entrance. Unless I don't let it. Oh. Could throw the dark room down just to get it out of here. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I can't see what's over there. However, I do have power coming through this room as well now. Eh. Boo. Oh, wait. This could use power, couldn't it? What? All that for a key? A simple key? You got a key. There's a way to determine what the archives room is. Oh, I wonder if I can get the patio again so I can get that archive, like that file cabinet key back. Is it the scary furnace from Home Alone? Yeah, actually, I was thinking the same thing whenever I put this room down. It feels like a bit of a letdown, actually. Like I wanted more to happen from this room. Unless it will give me a key every time I walk in. Let's see. Back out to the archives. And then pick a new door. Because I'm pretty sure that key went to something, probably this. So, I must know. No. 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 I lack the gem requirement. It's a red room. What do you expect? A jackpot? Yes. Or at least a rocket. This one allows power to go through. With my luck, it's probably bad. Thing is just learning what the most expensive gem buys are, yeah. I can only blame yourself. You read the... Exactly. I did. And the closet has a chance of giving me a gem. The archive floor plan has a chance of being the commissary. Wait, does the commissary transmit power? I don't know. Let me go with the one that is more likely. Yes. Okay, we have a chance again. Chancey. Eh? Yes. We've got power. I can finally do this thing. This puzzle that I solved weeks ago. What was the answer again? Where did I put that? Man, I wrote that forever ago. Ah, there we are. Let's see. Push 3 up after 9. Push 3 up after 9. So 9, 3. Bzzzt. Refuse to do this one's puzzle. Yeah. So I've sent power somewhere. Oh. A new place. The Black Bridge Grotto has been powered and permanently unlocked. Each day you may access one offline terminal from the network. Permanent changes. Huh. Interesting. Okay. That could be useful. Yay! Yay, however, and yay. Just watched an Instagram reel of some dude drinking dumpster juice out of a garbage bag. Oh! Oh! I've worked in a restaurant and a dining hall. Dumpster juice is the most foul thing that could ever exist. Ugh. Ugh. I hate it. It has the periodic table and I wasn't going to struggle with that, so it was a very simple puzzle. You didn't have to know the periodic table. You just had to overlay one grid over the other and you had it. Well, yeah, as long as you could count from 1 to whatever the number was. That's hot. It's a hot mess is what it is. Just wanted to share that so someone else could be miserable like I am now. Stuff was wretched in the amusement park trash cans. Yeah, it would be. Oh, that's gross. It's gross. For each bedroom you draft. Whenever you draft an archived floor plan, which is going to happen a bit this time, gain 3 gold for each red room in your house. I could get a lot of gold from this. Or I could just always set my dice to 2. Jeez. Imagine adding 3 aquariums to the drafting pool every time I trigger this thing. That could get real problematic. If you have the magnifying glass, the table is shadowed behind the numbers, so you don't even have to go back and forth. Oh, didn't even know that. Excuse me, that's even easier. It only took me like barely a minute to map it out without the magnifying glass, though. Meta Ultrastrat. You just add 3 aquariums so much. Really? That would fill out the house in a way that, transmits power or triggers synergies, I suppose. But, I don't know what synergy I want at this point. What? Gain 3 gold for each red room in your house, though. Yeah, I like my selection here. Yeah. Ba-da-dum. You know what? Just for fun. Bedrooms after a second, aquariums are bedrooms. Yeah, I wish I had, bedrooms don't get me anything unless they have something written on them, don't they? already drafted one. Expecting to draft after your second. So, just need to get it. I need to draft 2 more bedrooms before this thing is triggered. Works better when you upgrade aquarium to do something. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to do that yet. Or at least the luck hasn't come my way yet. I think I'd rather trigger this. Sleeping mask will still give you steps if you have it. Yeah, I had it in the previous day. I don't have it today. Hi, Sheppy. Welcome in. I did consider that for a moment. That if I had the sleeping mask, sure, it would be a really good time to fill my deck with aquariums. Have a good night, Terry. Alright. Exit. Let's get back. Let's get back to doing the thing I'm doing. Also, is there anything else in this room? I still haven't done anything with this. I haven't really... There's nothing really interactable here yet. So maybe it's nothing to do with that yet. Metal detector, sledgehammer, yeah. Can I take the sledge to all the glass? Apparently not. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing more for me to do here. Baba. Where does this go? I know, we're not doing the weight room. Oh. The commissary. I could stand to buy some items. It creates a dead end here, though, but... Oh, I need gems. Oh, I need gems. Ugh. Thank you, Furnace. Oh. Completely missed this. Keys, keys, keys. Is there anything at least to pick up? Or is it just a full-on dead end? Seems to be fully dead. I can't even take water away from this room in the pump room. I wonder if I'll ever be able to do anything else with this room. Because it feels like a waste. Alright, so... we should head back to the boiler room. And then go north. Oh, right, I need to power those pipes. So for this one... Oh, that's putting out steam, that's putting out steam. Okay. So that's... Oh, it's both sides of the door. Okay. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Less than lovely stuff. How annoying. Alright, well, let's put that back. If I do this, then those are connected, but What happened to this thing being just ready to go? Hmm? Dun, 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 dun. And put this back here. There we go. It just wasn't close enough. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, that just opened the door to extend the bridge. Has that always been available to me and I was just being dumb? Let me test that. Because I'd like to put the power back if possible. So it was like... not like that. And one more, was it? And then this goes here? Right. Yep, okay. I was just being dumb about it. And that's still giving power. You really want to give me that weight room? I refuse. Also, let's send the power out this way now. Just in case I get like the laundry room or something out here. Oh wait, this can't transmit power anyway. Oh well. 25 otter fans demand more aquariums. I'm sure there's an aquarium in here somewhere. I haven't found the breaker room yet. Welp. Yeah, that's gonna end up closing up this side. Nothing to see here. Just some morning light. For some reason I don't remember the basket. And there are no tools for me to take. So... okay. Onward! I don't have any gems. I can't purchase the aquarium at this time. Let's see, where does this one go? A dead end, but it gives me coins. And nothing more. No food this time. Alright, we have to head back to the main entrance. So, across the boiler room and out the chapel. This way. Yeah, I didn't miss anything there. And then out here. And this way now. The only other way I can go. Let's get a gem in case that aquarium comes back through. Oh. Ow, ow, ow. And a stretch. Is there... There's no gems. I mean, no chest. Which could have had more gems. Ba-da-bum-ba-da. The conservatory. Let's hold on to the gem for now. Key. There's no coins. Ba-da-bum. It ends this run a little early, but this will give me a chance to see what that key is about, potentially, maybe. Oh, also special. Although I've kind of... Oh! That's very kind. Because I didn't have a shovel, I was just realizing. So they kindly decided to set it out for me. Alright, let's go back to the archive. It's all the way across, then back up, and then it's left out the boiler room. Bum ba dum. Alright, right. Yeah. And then through here. Alright, so I was thinking the key goes to something here. Yes. Oh wait, there's a terminal. I'm gonna grab this. Yoink. That's not the same seal that's downstairs under the crypt, or in the tomb. East Reddington Hospital Certificate of Birth. This document... Ooh, let's have some water. Hawawa. This document attests that Mary Matthew Epson was born to Lady Clara Epson and Simon H. Sinclair in this hospital at 4:05 a.m. Tuesday, the 22nd of Janvier, in the 6th era, 1958. In witness whereof, East Reddington Hospital certifies that the information above is true, as verified by its duly authorized officer of the Fen Areas Registrar of Persons. Lily Rizian Rose, that's the doctor, and Sarah Drivian. January 22nd to 58. That's a date. Is there a safe in this room that I've been ignoring? Any room with a date is now a room with potentially a safe. Though I've looked this room over several times, I don't recall seeing any place where I can punch in a combination. And I don't suppose this key works on more than one cabinet, does it? Doesn't seem to. No. No, I'm not seeing any safe-like creations. Oh well. But still, we got something out of that. And the upgrade disc, I can go next door to the lab and use it there. Maybe I can do this aquarium upgrade you mentioned. Guest bedroom. The guest bedroom? Cute. Hidden effect of a random bedroom in your draft pool. Plus 10 steps. If you enter antechamber today, add 2 gold to your allowance. Oh. The quest bedroom sounds kind of cool. The Geist bedroom. Plus 2 dice. If you have Tomb on the estate today, gain an additional 4 dice. So, rerolls or allowance increase? I think I want the allowance increase. Yeah. Yes? I think I do. Yeah. Just say your allowance is over 150. I see. So I've only deviated from your upgrades like once at this point, out of all 6 or however many it was. I do want more allowance though. Picking up 2 freaking shillings every day is just kind of meh. Oh, let's go out to the grotto. Let's take a look in there. I just want to see what it looks like. It's not like it's going to do anything for me today. Oh. I forgot I've been gaining gold this entire time. And I don't have a single room that I can make purchases in. I have 89 gold and it's all going to go to waste. Oh well. Oh right, I need to go through the boiler room and then to the right. This way? I bet there's gold in the grotto. That'd be kind of cool if there is. Right now there's, I don't think, a reason to actually go visit it. Grotto is a fun word. Pretty sure, yeah, I already invested. Let's see. The grotto. This is a very dramatic data center. And this is why this grants me access to 1 terminal on the estate each day of my choice, whether I've unlocked it or not. Yeah, I like it too, and I like the music in here too. Interesting. Microchip. Looks like it might be plugged in somewhere. I see. So there might be 2 other microchips to find. Okay. Oh, what's this? 1100. So 14? Oh, 14 I should say. Or 12. This really isn't worth taking a screenshot, but I'll grab it. Jeez, that hurts my eyes in this dark room. Let's plug that back in. I don't think there's a reason for me to have it. Ah, this is the terminal. Blackbridge. Yes. Hmm. Administrator controls. Oh! This is not Swan Song, I don't think. Right. I think I wrote this somewhere. It's either Riva D. Huh. So because he was really let go from the estate, someone actually changed the admin key. Huh. I didn't think so. I was curious. Don't you dare think this is secure. No. It better not be anything this dumb. But, oh, where is it? Screenshots come to me. I'm having a horrible, horrible thought right now. Along the lines of Count Isaac Gates. Major Nicholas Key the Fourth. Okay. I'm glad, because I was going to be really annoyed. Also, is it case sensitive? It is. Interesting. Oh wait, but if I follow the same... So it was Reva D nuts for Denny Ravane, but I know what he's referring to. Is it Nico K for Nicholas Key? It's not nice cock. Okay. Administrator controls admin key. Okay, at least it's not that bad. 2 unused servers stored in the freezer can be used to replace admin key, which is the one that's been deactivated. No. Okay, good. Oh, wait, but if it's letters. Okay. I'm glad it's not that. Well, it wasn't that sticky note, unless there's another sticky note around here. I'm glad it wasn't that. I was going to be so very, very concerned. I-I-O-O. So the previous admin key was the first 4 letters of his name. Am I the admin now? Simo Sinclair? Okay, good. Herbs? Simon Says. Okay. I'm glad it's not any of the obvious choices. I already tried that one. It can be 10 characters long? Okay. Well, I will keep an eye out for it. So, I guess I need to find out who became the admin after Denny. And then it's probably just their name in the same pattern as Denny's was. Denny's? Nope. Alright. Still a very cool room. I wonder why these are offline. Especially when there are 2 more servers sitting in a freezer right now. And what are you going to be about? I wonder where your 2 pieces are. Whatever it is, I'm sure if I find the other 2 chips, then it probably will open this, whatever that is. Okay, well, I've seen it. Kinda cool. There's still also this area. Wait. That's right, I passed it. Dun, 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 dun. It's down below me. Oh, that's still blocked. And I'm sure this is still dark as well. Yeah. Okay. Alright, well, I don't think there's anything else I can do today. Unless inspiration strikes as to whatever that password is going to be. I'm worried it's going to be something like Holly. I'm kind of glad it wasn't Major Nicholas Key the Fourth. That might have annoyed me. So, and it is good timing. That worked out pretty well. It was useful that I took a nap. Hopefully I didn't nod off that long. It was long enough to be noticed, that's all I know. Gotta bounce, got something I gotta take care of. Have a good night, Shaq. I'm actually gonna wrap up now as well anyway. So, stay well, stay out of the fires as much as you can. Never did the pool result. Oh. Well, you know what? Let me see the result. Oh. Wags. Poor Wags. Pretty sure you're the only one that bet. That's okay, you don't have to. You know what? You're the only one that you're the only one that played into it. That played. I'll cancel the prediction and give you and refund it to you. We do need to get more people into that in the future. Alright, so there's not much more to do. Call it. What? The Red Cottage. Yeah, it was very red. Okay. So that run wasn't. Had a couple of interesting spots, but otherwise it was eh. But we at least got to upgrade a room.
Sploosh.
I feel damp suddenly. Hi, Sheppy. Let me do this. I see. Sheppy wasn't gambling. He's just spending all of his points now. Oh, I'll do the stretch first, because I need to sit up anyway. Oh. Yep. Ah. That was a forceful poke. I got booped. Just the ones that, yeah, just the ones I needed. So, all right. And Wasser. More than that. Thank you. For all the hydrating I've been doing, my throat still has been feeling kind of dry lately. I wonder why. Maybe it's that water conditioning like I was thinking yesterday or Monday. It is probably the apartment water. And I put it through a filtered pitcher each time as well. It's not like I just take this right from the tap. So, apparently I just can't filter it out, whatever it is. Yeah. Or I am filtering it out and it could be far worse. I'm going to leave that thought there. So, I'm definitely looking forward to listening back to the VOD to see like how the volume was balanced with like the sound effects from StreamerBot, like the hydrate and the stretch, as well as Monster, and the game audio, which admittedly it's kind of subdued in this particular game, and the music. So, kind of looking forward to seeing how it all balanced, and if I got the settings right. And then I'm going to export this profile to keep it somewhere safe, since I can't trust OBS to keep separate profiles for whatever reason. Missing all the good bacteria in that water. Better start kissing strangers. I don't have to kiss strangers to get that. Some of them will probably mind as well. Also, I need to finish working on some updates I was making to my Winterpaw model. It started out something simple, adding one of Solus's collars to it. And then I thought, let's take this out. Let's take that out. Let's change that out for what I want. And pretty quickly, it's kind of become a bit of a project out of hand. But I've got most of it put back together. There's just a couple of... I need to get my winter coat tied into my hair on the model, in the way that I can currently do it with a toggle. So, for some reason it won't let me just add the items to the animation. I might have to just make a brand new animation. I was kind of hoping to avoid that. So, but it'll be a learning experience. So, let's see. Still have the normal schedule. And speaking of normal schedule, how are we doing? Hi, Solis, welcome. I was just talking about you, or more specifically, what I'm adding was working on adding to my model. um, let's see. Thought I heard, yeah. There's there's big Nubian ears. um, his tall ears are burning. They're made that way to help dissipate heat in the desert, as well as be able to hear, you know, important things over the vast dunes. Um, let's see, as well as to know where all the screaming fennecs are, so they can go in another direction. Okay, yeah, we're easily over 80% of the way to that bonus stream. Not too far off, actually. That's not even 5 full donations of points. So cool. So yeah, that's approaching. The otherwise the schedule is normal. It's going to be Outer Wilds again. Oh, that's the total. I was gonna say it didn't let you do that much at once just now, did it? It didn't. Okay, good. You're adding to your model. Oh, I was just I added your collar to my model, and then I thought about other things that I wanted to add and remove while I was at it, and it got a little out of hand. So now I'm at the point where I need to rebuild some animations so that my model is functional again. It happens. uh, so yeah, but I am looking forward to getting that going. I haven't even had a chance to test the model since getting like doing the 2 fixes that make it flex as well as add the collider. I'm not convinced that the collider I added is working. It doesn't test successfully in Unity, so I'm hoping that maybe it just works in VR chat. So one way to find out. Screaming Phoenix. Great. No, I have Screaming Fox names in my head. Enjoy. Um, I think we got to see a fennec in when we were in Japan actually last year for the trip. It was in one of those like little cute petting zoo type places. They had a little fennec fox in there, and yeah, when he gets worked up because he sees a snack that he wants, he gets very intensely squeaky. But he wasn't too bad. Thanks again for reporting for the bugs to save the first builds. I honestly, like, I feel a little bad about those because I can't tell, like, if it's a bug with the model or bug with me or bug with my model, like the Winterpaw model. So it's like I just kind of point to something and say, "This happens." You'll know better if it's actually something that is is a true bug on the collar or not. So I'm more inclined to think that I'm the problem. It's me. I'm the problem. Foxes and Vennings. Second color I just finished about. Oh, nice. It's quicker. Same bugs. Okay, so at least it's helpful that once you've seen like a kink once, you know what to look out for the next time. So that's helpful. Surrender the snacks now, fleshy. Cute Fennec demands it. He like ripped up like the flooring of his cage in his excitement. Took the blame for it. So, yeah. It'll be a group. We'll take it group ownership. You made it. I found it. I'm the one who started. I'm the one who set the fire. You just put the fuel down. Dozy identifies as your problem. Prepare to deal with it. I am often someone's problem. I'm often paid to be someone's problem. I do enjoy when I get to be that. Not avoid it. As a matter of fact, I nearly became someone's problem today. Because I had a deployment last night, so I was up late putting out some new certificates, security objects for those that don't play with that stuff. And all of our partners that have to use them, like they all reported today that everything was coming back clean and successful and no problems. And then one of them suddenly comes back and says, or no, actually, one didn't come back. Our team said, hey, we haven't seen anything from this one partner. They haven't sent their usual requests. And so they reached out to them and said, hey, did you, just to make sure, are you having a problem? Like, did you load the certificate? They weren't even paying attention to any of the notifications that we sent them over the past month. They did not prepare at all. And they were willing to just let their system be absolutely broken because whoever of all the people who saw the notification on their side who could have done something about it, none of them decided to do anything about it. The one person who did respond asked someone else in their org to open a ticket for them, and then there was nothing more. And they never followed up. So, yeah, I got to be politely stern with them today. So, but that's fixed now, as of this afternoon. So, and as far as I'm aware, they're the only one that had the problem. Yes. So, yeah, and starting tomorrow, I've got a couple other partners that I get to be a problem for, because they're not encrypting their files, and I'm going to correct them on that. So, let's see. I need that tea. How do you get paid? Someone's problem. The problem is, part of being paid to be someone's problem is that you have to step into an existing problem that you didn't make, and then you basically you grab the pieces of the problem that you can craft into a new problem for them that you give them. And if you do it right, when they solve that problem, it fixes everything. So, and I do have a lot of fun when I get to do that. Like, that's a fun puzzle. It's a lot more obscure than the puzzles in Blueprints, which is why I do better at those ones. They're not as obvious. It's just, oh, grab piece A and piece B, put together, here you go. The reason you can't get shit done is because you're refusing to work, and I can prove it. Would you like to complete the task necessary, or do I need to speak to your HR department about? Yeah, I haven't had to be that blunt with them yet, with any of them. I have gotten close though. I have worded it as, it seems you're unavailable or not able to perform this task. I will go and speak to this person who should be able to do it and who should be available. And that usually wakes people up, because the person I say I'm going to go and talk to is one they would rather not be involved. Not specifically a manager. I do know some of the buttons to push on a few of them, and so I know like people they don't like to deal with. So we'll just bring them in. People move real quick when they sense their peace of mind is in danger. So, actually, speaking of this job, I actually got a bit of potentially good news. It's only potential because it's not confirmed yet. It sounds like that it's like so far like every year I have to renegotiate my contract. And so like every August it's a bit of nail biting as to whether I still have a job in September. This year it sounds like the new management is open to negotiating the contract as a 3-year block this time. So if they're willing to do that and they extend the contract, then I don't have to worry about it for another 3 years. Because my contract also has this little clause in it that makes me immune to layoffs for the duration of it. So, polite, as long as I don't screw something up, I can still be let go for merit-based reasons, being that I set something on fire that I shouldn't have. So, yeah, I've got my fingers crossed that actually works out. Wait, the hand tracker actually... almost. It tried. So yeah, polite inquiry, diplomatic. Basically, I'm approaching snitching you out. Final warning. Oops, I called your boss. Oops, I called your wife. 3 year. Yeah, that would be nice if we can get that going. So yeah. So stepping away from that. In just less than a month now, it's going to be the 1 year anniversary of my first Twitch stream. So I was trying to think of things to potentially do for that. I'm not exactly the type of person to put myself through pain and misery for the amusement of others. But I am willing to consider some options, or I'm willing to consider options that people have. So there's also there are some things I want to work up to over time as well. So but yeah, if I could I don't know if I even want to do like a subathon kind of thing. Maybe I want to save that for the Twitch, the affiliate anniversary in March. So plan is to basically graduate uni inside of 1 to 2 years. Good luck. I believe you can do it. To new position. Computer science is real. Actually, I really enjoyed my computer science program classes, even if I never actually got to use them. My career path didn't lead that way. I mean, you're not masochist? I'm shocked. I know. Imagine that. I'm a masochist in ways that I get paid for. Wait. You guys are not paying for me to be a masochist. I'm not allowing that. But yeah, I want to come up with something else to do for it. So the only thing I've committed to so far, aside from streaming, is on that date is I will initiate a sale on the subs. So all subs, gift subs, that kind of renewals, that kind of stuff. I'll set it to be. I can initiate a 35% off sale on it. That's a recent power I got actually, so I'll do that. Screaming immediately caught it. I immediately caught what? The computer science. I deal with bad puns on a regular basis. I am guilty of many of them. Possibly speaking anyway. Really wanted to spice streams up, you could get a pie shot. No. No. We're not doing shot color streams. Besides, I'm kind of curious why Twitch hasn't put a stop to those yet. Pretty sure those were against TOS. So, yeah, frets. Maybe I will get the pie shock. And maybe we'll be locked on frets. Frets, I got a new collar for you. And I'm giving Wags the key. Don't worry, I'll set the programming to be rather gentle. It'll be the power level will be the number of bits divided by 100. So, 1,000 bits will just be 10% power. That means for $100 they can give you a good wake-up call. So yes. So rude. Oh man. Wags will probably be donating a lot just so we can hear the yelps from the other room. They're loud because you can program the maximum shock levels people can purchase. I don't think that's why Twitch would allow them. Because Twitch, it really depends on how it's being used. There are some streamers who are very good at towing the line with TOS. I admire that, actually. I don't think I want to be that sussy. But they're impressive with what they can do. Yeah, I've seen a few that do the PieShock. Most of them have decided to discontinue the PieShock, though. Because they realize very quickly just how evil their community can be. So, yeah, I don't think I want to go in that. I don't want to go in that route myself. Besides, I shock myself regularly just standing up. Static electricity is a thing. That's free. I get shocked, and you guys don't have to pay for it. Instead of doing a max of 10%. I see what you mean. I see. Twitch will allow anything until it hurts their ad revenue. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Tiptoeing the lines of the rules is fun, but then again, I've always been a bit of a little shit, huh? The rules on YouTube are very different, Solus. Actually, they're a little stricter, I think. Two friends discovered that enjoyed college. I see. Blah blah. But yeah. If you guys do have any ideas, feel free to send them my way through any of the channels. My name is Dozy Jinro on every platform. So it's easy enough to find me. Let's see. Open up the browser of rates, 'cause I've been yammering for too long. Pushed YouTube rules. However, nobody beats that one guy that uploaded the Nair. Oh, jeez. That sounds brutal. Waiting on technicality. Oh. I've experienced that, oh jeez, that hair removal stuff before. I will not do the chemical version. No, never again. That burned. That was not great. Let's see here. Let's see. I haven't rated Cinder in a while, actually. Yeah, let's go bother Cinder. It looks like they're making an effort to get to a certain follower goal. And... oh, is it his birthday? Okay. Or his hatch day. That should be it. Nair and the alternative one, Nads, or whatever the names go by now. The directions are very specific that you must completely dry whatever place you're going to put it on. Absolutely dry. I thought a towel dry was enough, because I was like, oh, it feels dry enough. It's slightly damp because it's summer. If that stuff mixes with water, it immediately spreads on whatever it's on, and it even if you wash off immediately, you're going to have second degree burns, first or second degree burns for a little while. So I learned the fun way. I warn you so that you don't have to learn that same lesson. I've done stupid things in college. Oh, I don't know the context of that actually, Solus. No, I'm not aware of that that person or his video. So now I'm yelling. It's good. Cute. I like that. Let's just say that YouTube doesn't allow any kind of imagery of genitalia unless it's for educational purpose. Educational is that's a flexible rule. I'm curious. Oh, but let me sit up. Let me figure out a raid message as well. So Um, let's see. Actually, we'll just keep it simple. Happy hatching day. And we'll do this. And this. So yeah, we'll do that for the raid message. We're gonna wish Cinder a happy hatching day, and yeah, just hope that he has a good time. Also, I should probably actually start the raid, otherwise it's not going to be very effective. Currently, he's just hanging around in VR chat. He's just doing VR chat games. So, let me start that. Let me do this. Get that going. So yeah, hang around for as long as you want. He's probably going to be moderately distracted after he says his hellos to us. So, otherwise, thanks for hanging out tonight. Thank you for putting up with a sleepy werewolf who is very dumb about, puzzles being simpler than they really should be. Or I'm making a puzzle more difficult than it really is. So, thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you on Monday if I don't see you online sooner. Have a good night.